You're on your way to becoming Swole Master 9000. But if you're like many guys in the community, you want to maximize the results you're getting. Here's 3 tips to make sure you're maximizing the gains that you're making this week. Welcome to the video. My name is Trevor Lomax. I'm a registered dietitian who has worked with hundreds of guys and ladies who want to get swole. And I just had my second physique competitor that I've ever worked with compete yesterday, and he did incredible. But more on that on my Instagram later on. So let's dive in. Tip number 1, eat more. I know you know this one, but I see so many people doing it wrong. They think more and more and more protein. But if you've been in the muscle building community for more than 5 seconds, then you probably either track your protein or have a rough idea of how much you're getting each day. Maybe you're even slamming a protein shake or 2 in order to increase your intake. So many people focus on getting more protein, but the issue is that they don't get enough calories. At the end of the day, building muscle is an endergonic process, which means that it takes extra energy for your body to go through the metabolic pathways in order to actually put the muscle on. And the best way to go through that pathway is by adding more carbs or fat, which your body likes to use as energy more than it does protein. Also, protein is super satiating, meaning filling. So you may find that if you're eating too much protein, it's hard to get in enough carbs and fat. Carbs are my favorite because you can slam a ton of them and your body really likes to use them efficiently for energy. In general, if you're looking to gain weight, use a calorie calculator like this one. Take your maintenance amount of calories and add 15%. If you're already past this amount of calories and you're not gaining weight, then you need to either recalculate your needs, add more, or you need to reevaluate how you are measuring, or more likely estimating, your portion sizes. Tip number 2, train less hard. Now, before you shut this video off in rage, just hear me out. The conventional wisdom of hypertrophy, aka muscle building, is to train your ass off, increase weight, increase volume, and get swole as a mole. These training plans look something like 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps and training until failure pretty much every set. Halfway through a workout or a week of workouts, you find yourself absolutely crushed. Maybe your sleep sucks, you get sick often, or you just find yourself resenting the gym or your training partner who got you into this bullshit plan. I say this because I did this, for a long time. That may not be the best way to train. Instead, try hitting each muscle group 2 times per week. When you hit those muscle groups, start each workout with a compound exercise. For example, bench press on chest day, squats on leg day, or deadlift on back day, or whatever day you do deadlifts. Pyramid up to 1 or 2 really heavy sets that test you. Aim for 6 to 12 repetitions. Personally, I really like to aim for about 6. Hit them at an RPE of 8 or 9, which means that you could do 1 or 2 more if you had a gun to your head. And then move on to some more isolated exercises. You may only need to hit 2 or 3 of 1 or 2 more exercises in order to really have a good quality workout. Focus on high quality movements through a full range of motion, and focus on going slow during the eccentric or lengthening portion of the exercise. For example, that would be the downward motion towards your chest in a bench press, the downward motion towards the ground in a squat, or the upward motion in a tricep pushdown. With this type of workout plus some good nutrition, you're gonna see some crazy results over time. Now, before we head into tip number 3, please destroy that like button if you're getting any sort of value from this video. All right, let's dive back in. Tip number 3, take creatine. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I'm not one to recommend supplements before your exercise and nutrition regimen is really dialed in. And it's true, supplements really are the tip of the pyramid, meaning you have to do a lot of other things really, really well before supplements are really gonna give you any appreciable effect. However, creatine is one of those supplements that's just so damn good. And the problem is that many who lift are scared of creatine. They think it pulls water into your body and makes you look puffy or less muscular. But the direct opposite is true. When you take creatine, you increase the osmolarity inside of your muscles, which draws water into the muscle cell. This not only makes your muscle cell look bigger, which makes you look more muscular, but it also keeps them more hydrated so that they can work more efficiently. The way I like to explain how creatine works is like this. Imagine you currently bench press 225 pounds for 8 reps. Well, now after coming up on creatine, you can now do 225 for 9 reps. This may not seem like much, but this is 225 pounds of extra volume that you're adding to your workout. Over time, this will allow you to add a little bit more weight or add a little bit more repetitions to a high weight. This small amount will really compound your training over a long time, assuming you follow the structure that we've talked about in the last tip. And to top this off, the research is now finding that creatine does so much more. Improved cognitive performance like improved memory and resistance to concussions, and even improved cardiovascular health. And even if those may seem like health benefits you're not interested to, I promise you that as you get older, those will be things that will be important to you. Personally, take Thor creatine monohydrate, 5 grams every day. It's the cheapest I could find, which is really surprising because it's also a super high quality product. It's like $32 for 90 servings. So it'll last you about 3 months if you're taking it every day. If you're still having trouble gaining muscle, then check out this video I did about being a hard gainer. While you're here, subscribe for more content, destroy that like button if you haven't, and thanks for watching. See you soon.